That was a thing in Witcher 2. Probably was in Witcher 3 as well, I just didn't remember. I got used to focusing on dodging and rolling. Silver ingot. Not bad. Dark steel ingot. Crossbow bolts. I remember what you guys were saying. Be very careful with them. Wait, hold on. What kind were they, though? Split bolt? I think we pass. Let's check what kind of crossbow that is. Just see if it's a high enough level that it might be worth holding on to. But it is level 14. Oh, we are level 14. That means it is probably better than our current one. It is. Yeah. Okay. That actually worked out pretty well in that case. Let's drop the old one because we are now overweight. We have a better crossbow. Sure. Marginally better, yes, but still better. That might even be enough to take us overweight here. I'm going to deliberately skip the boots for that reason. Is that a person? Yikes. And this body of water could theoretically lead us to another question mark here, but I feel like if we can fast travel to Alina's Grove, we might... This might even be closer to it. But I think we want to stay around here long enough to check out this question mark. And whatever this is, looks like it might be a city that... Or, city is maybe a strong word. Town that could be big enough for us to maybe have a fast travel location, in which case we check this out, then we check this out, fast travel over here, then we go to this question mark and anything else in this little area here. I feel like this might actually be the edge of the world here. We might not be able to go down that far, but then we start going down here, get the actual quest thing that we've been slowly meandering our way over to, but not with that reason. Found some interesting stuff along the way. At the moment, though, we're basically talking about going here, maybe straight south. Maybe. We're mostly just, yeah, trying to find a way up that mountain of sorts. And I'm, of course, going to immediately go in the opposite direction of our marker, because that's what I always do. Those bones are... No, those are sticks and branches and whatnot. Okay, I was gonna say, that would be a little bit concerning. I think this is, hopefully, way up this thing. Looks like our best shot at it, at least. We can make it up here. Yeah. There might be something down there in that corner, but we'll figure that out later. Yeah, look at that. That is a root. This humongous tree. Although, can we get up this? Uh-oh. We may still need another angle. This was a bad idea. Do this. And by this, I mean go down this way. Now we get to see if there's anything in this little area here, other than just pop umbles. Yeah, I bet there must be some way that it's just far easier to go up than others, because there has to be a quote-unquote correct way to make your way up there, right? So we'll loop around and see if maybe approaching from the south is more effective. This is going to end up taking us close to that other spot that we were thinking of going to. So maybe we just go there first, because I'm not even sure if we can climb this. I don't think we can. Yeah, let's go here, over to this dock area, that I think is on the edge of that supposed town. I'm hoping this is a friendly town. That even looks like a signpost. Yes! Road to Bald Mountain, okay. So at least you're acknowledging that it is a mountain. I'm not going crazy. And a road to it as well. If that is the correct way up to the top, then that's also an encouraging sign. So. It does look rather ominous, though. So that presumably would lead us to the mountain itself. Do we go to the little town first, though, which I think is more in this direction? Maybe we do. Was it, though? Or am I making that up? Might have been making that up. No. Here it is. Probably not the way you were supposed to go up to find us, but... Oh, there are enemies here. Oh my god, what the heck? That's a large foglet. I was expecting a human. I was like, wait, hold on. That thing is bigger than a human and has horns. Or very pointy ears. That is not a human. Okay, so good to know. This is a place, but those foglets level 26 is definitely out of our league for now. We could potentially, if we could still loot some stuff from around here, but that is a risk. So we think the best course of action is to see if we can make it up Fog Mountain. But that is probably also an indication that this general area is probably too high of level for us. We just skirt around here a little bit, and ideally not fall down the mountain directly into any of those enemies. That would be lovely. So, whoa, here's the pathway, and that is another one of those level 26 foglets. So, oh, we have a marker for an entrance. Okay. That's something, I suppose, but again, I feel like we should probably take the hint here. That hint being that we are not prepared to do this at the moment. And yeah, this looks like a really significant place that we do not yet have the ability to go to, which is probably why it's locked. That would seem to make a lot more sense. So maybe we don't go there right now. There are, of course, more of these foglets. I can see our shadow there. That's funny. There are more of the foglets, and that is that also an entrance? Or an exit? That's something. And you know, it's like making weird, haunting sounds. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, I don't think we want to do that right now, though. I think we should take the many hints that we've been given. And also, ideally, try to avoid making contact with this. Oh, that was a bad place to jump. Avoid catching Spoglet's attention. Alright, that jump was nowhere near as steep as the other one. Geralt should have had that one. I'm even curious. Yeah, I was gonna say. Feels like there could very well be something over here. Like, namely, a way in. I was trying to dive down so I can take out these runners with the crossbow. But that is becoming difficult to do. Because Geralt did not want to go underwater, and also, oh, we don't have the crossbow on this item, so that might be something that might help. Okay, now let's go back up. And by back up, I mean up. And so this might actually be the... Another ground? I thought I saw a red counter indicator somewhere. But, yeah, there's definitely a way in this way as well. And this is probably technically supposed to be the way out, not the way in. So, again, let's not do this right now. It's really interesting. And at some point, I'm sure we will find it very fun to go through here. However, I'm gonna say this is not the time that we were supposed to do it. And therefore, probably a pass. Nope, Carol. Please get up. Get out of the water, like, right there. Right there. Can you get up. Like, get out of the water, perhaps? There we go. We're free? Question mark? Okay, so what have we learned? We've learned Bald Mountain, scary, bad. Don't go there yet. Eventually, maybe, but not yet. And likely the same deal with this question mark here. We did not make it all the way up there. In fact, this question mark might actually be inside the mountain, maybe not on top of it. Not entirely sure, but that might be reason for us to deliberately swim across and make it to this area here. See if there's anything on this part of the land mass. If not, go to that question mark there. Let's mark this. And let's start swimming. Unless there's a boat. I don't think that boat is useful. I do not think so. Are there any drowners who are going to try to drown us here? None that I can see. I think for the most part, we just take a nice, leisurely stroll through here. And we see what we find on this other area. Because, yeah, there's been certainly a lot more stuff that was not initially marked on the map in this area here. There's a while where we were wondering, yeah, you know, we're kind of going to the very edge of the map. Are we gonna still run into things? And for a while it felt like the answer was no. Around here, definitely the answer is yes. This sounds like neckers. Okay. That's fine. We don't really need to fight them, per se. However, you are going to make it pretty much unavoidable, aren't you? That's just kind of like, not necessarily necessary. Hey, where'd you come from? Enough of that. Oh, there goes its head, apparently. And there are definitely more of them. Is there a Necker warrior there? I thought I saw a Necker of a different kind, but maybe I'm making that up. I think I am. Necker warriors are very good for us because they have different loot that they drop, including red mutagens, which are tough to come by. I saw you coming. I could see out of the corner of my eye. And by out of the corner of my eye, I mean I was looking at our minimap and saw a red dot sneaking up behind us. Still more? More to loot with this? You guys ate some rabbits? How dare you? Here are more Neckers. Yep, there's one here. Eh. Hey, dude. How do you like that fire thing? Or do you prefer that? Okay. Still more of them? Now, this is kind of what I mean. Is that when you find one Necker, you are sure to find a bazillion more. You really just hit us with a back flip? I guess it was technically a front flip, but you know what I mean. Oh! Calcium Echo and Butal Water. Those are both fairly rare crafting materials, so that's really not a bad pickup. This was the area where we were just saying, explore this general area, right? Didn't have anything in particular showing up on the minimap. Probably another rabbit that you ate. Oh no, that's a Necker. Remains of a Necker. Yeah, so let's just take a minute to look around a little bit. See if there is anything that did not originally show up on our minimap that is actually here. It was hidden to us. I don't think there is. Can we actually go this far south? I doubt it. It does look like something. Oh, no! We probably could. Wait, actually... Oh, no, that's where we just came from. What am I saying? We've been there. That's the mountain. Duh. Okay. If anything, we want to try going more in this direction. Reading into this little area here. Maybe not. Okay. So, are there other things of note here? Just drowners? Or more? If it's just drowners, then not terribly important to us. If it's more than that, you're guarding something, then it might be like, what is this? Hold on. Something here. At least a tiny bit of crowns. That might be it, though. Drowners doing anything? Oh, is this the little island, actually? Oh, hello. Okay, I was trying to open our map, actually, to verify if this was the island with the question mark. It is. Okay. Yeah, this actually is close to the spot where we're looking to go. Not necessarily that exact spot. Little Ignia. Yeah, so it's that little island there that we want to go to. And oftentimes there's look in here. Oh, I got greedy and tried to do a strong attack rather than a quick one. And he beat us to the punch. Literally. And didn't even have the nerve to drop any loot. Okay, let's see. So, we are looking to check out this spot, because supposedly there is something here. I'm guessing that's some treasure there on the left side of the island. Sort of make it out. No, it's just a monster nest. Okay, that also works. Oh yeah, no it is. That right there. Okay. So, are you normal drowner? Yeah, you're 4 drowners. That is nothing.
Drowners are coming out of it. Blow it up.
I'm with you, Geralt. Just give us a second here. You're still up. I'd like to be able to take you out with just technique. Takes 2 to get that done, though, so maybe we expedite the process a bit. Or maybe we don't have to. Okay, so now we blow it up. We have the explosives to do it? We do. Okay. No big deal. Might be... Okay, don't stand right next to it. Might find another drowner pop up. Sometimes that happens. Right as you're destroying the nest. And don't forget to loot it. Not great. Not the best loot ever. Oh, and there is said drowner that popped up after destroying the nest. Quite a delay. Oh, you know what? There's a chest there. That probably will have better loot than the nest did. I almost didn't see that. It was well hidden. And you know, initially I did question trying to light water monsters on fire. And it's times like those where I say, you know, maybe that was not a bad idea to question that, but... Ooh. That sounds like that could be very good. We want to check that out next time we're at a craftsperson. See if we can potentially make that. We have the right level for it. Okay. So that was the question mark in this general area. So now we probably head over. Do we know what this is? There's a chance that's something. Could be. It's up there. It's like that little wreckage at the end of that peninsula there. There's a drowner somewhat close to it. Let's check it out. It might be nothing, but it might also be something. Is that like a sharper thing in the water? For a second, thought it was a hidden chest of some variety. We don't necessarily need to fight you. You're probably just a boring old drowner, but is this notable? That doesn't sound like a drowner. This. Ruby? Something. Ashes? It's not a person, I'm pretty sure. It's a little concerning. Is there something else? Some special kind of monster here that's making that elaborate noise, or is that just a really loud drowner? Might just be a really loud drowner. Don't think there's anything else over here then. Okay. Settle back. And now what I think we do is, so we checked this little spot out. We've been to Olena's Grove. And we've been to... I assume we can't go here. My guess is that the world technically ends before you get down this far south. We zoomed through this area here. We didn't have the time to check out these guarded treasures, or if we did, we might not have been a high enough level to complete them. I don't remember what level they were. So we have the Griffin School armor here, so that's actually the primary quest we're trying to do right now. So my guess is that we, of course, need to take out whatever is guarding it. This one, similar story here. I have no idea what this is, but if it's also guarded treasure, who knows? Let's place our marker there, though. We'll make our way over, and this might be a roach situation, I'm thinking. Because this will be an area that we have been through before. So I saw the trophy that we had on the side of Roach like that, like from that angle. Doesn't it kind of look like Roach has a wing right now? I was very confused. Very confused. So yeah, we have technically been through this area, or at least we'll be coming up on an area that we have been through once before. Just an area that we had to zoom through rather quickly because it was a time when we had no inventory space, and so we were just looking for any way to get to a fast travel location, and ultimately we did find one here. Is there any reason for us to use this right now? I don't think so, right? Because we're trying to go in and around here. Yeah, there's nothing any closer to these guys. Yeah, we were like, previously we were making our way from byways, and we went east trying to find fast travel location and didn't find one until we made it all the way to Olena's Grove here. So that's why we had to zoom through here. We didn't have much time to check these out. So we'll do that now.
Come on, Roach.
There is an herbalist here. Do you have any reason to do business with an herbalist? We might actually want to at least sell some stuff to give ourselves a little more inventory space. They aren't a specialist, so we won't be making a ton off of anything we do here. They won't be giving us a... Oh, actually, you won't even buy most of our items, because herbalists don't buy weapons and armor. I suppose that makes sense on second thought. In which case, yeah, I don't think we have much to sell to you unless we want to sell some crafting items just for the sake of getting more coins, which is a thing. Yes, it's just that it's not going to help us on weight because we're currently on 189 out of 190 weight. It would be kind of nice to offload a bit of that stuff. How expensive are mutagens? They are worth a little bit, actually. That's a lesser one? That is a lesser one. I wonder what the higher upgraded versions are worth. So, we have... Wow, we actually have a ton. Dwarven Spirit, which is a useful ingredient, yes, because I think it does count as alcohol that allows you to refill your potions. Maybe we don't sell that. We could sell, however, some of our, like, 100 of many of our plants. They're only worth 1 apiece, but we've just such high volume that if we were to sell half of them to this guy, we'd probably still make him broke. So let's maybe do that, and that gives us reason to actually pick them up when we walk by them, because I'm pretty sure 100 is the cap. How many of one type of item you can have. Otherwise, why would we have 3 items that we just so happen to have 100, or like 5 items actually, that we just so happen to have 100 of? That would be a little bit too much of a coincidence. So those greater mutagens, they're worth like 3 times as much. Well, takes more than 3 of the lesser ones to make it, so that makes sense. It's not like we can make profit that way, or anything of that sort. Could sell a little bit of Nectar Blood. We're just looking to make a little bit of coins here. This guy has 94 coins left. Could go as aggressive as that. Okay, now he's basically broke, and we haven't offloaded any of our weights. We are now
Farewell.
a little bit richer ourselves, so hopefully that helps. And Roach, we just left you in the dust there for a second. Let's get you back. Okay. So, where did we put our marker? Over here? I think we are more or less following this path, at least the start, and do we want to deliberately deviate a little bit? Maybe. Just to see if there is anything that we missed the first time we went through here. Because I don't...
Slow now. Whoa.
I don't necessarily remember if we... Oh, what are you talking about?
Any shortcuts?
Oh, okay, so this is the end of the world. So, as I was anticipating, you cannot go any further south. Can't go to this island here. This actually is not real. It's all fake.
Take it easy.
Yeah, in fact, the game is making sure that we do not go there. Rather aggressively at that. I do still need to go west, though. Don't care about going further south, but I do need to go west. Okay. Roach is getting nervous. This is the necker. No more necker. It's fine now, Roach. But what I was trying to say before was that I wasn't sure. We might have been in enough of a rush. There was a chance that we did not necessarily explore very much in this area. We might have just taken the main road. In addition to not doing things like completing the monster nests and whatnot.
Come on now.
I think we're now getting close
Slower.
to our spot. It might be worth going on foot now. There are a few monster nests here. Whoa! Okay, now I remember. Yes, it's a wraith nest. That's a thing. Or guarded treasure, guarded by wraiths. What level are you? 16? Okay, it's doable. I'd rather not fight like 5 of you simultaneously, which seems like you're trying to do. So that's a little bit of an issue. Ow. Yeah, that actually hurt a lot. There are a ton of you. Wow. That's going to be tricky. But I think we want to try to get rid of one of them, limit their numbers, and one down. As soon as we can do that, things will get significantly easier. We teleport, like that. I thought from the Noon Racer, hearing that strong attacks are technically the way to go against them, at least against Noon Racer specifically, which may not apply to these guys as well. What was that? Want to just come back over here? Oh, I was charging up a strong attack, and then he teleported away just as I was about to land it. Okay. Is that all the ones in this area? It might be. Let's make sure we take all of their loot. Okay. FRISCHLOW is apparently a thing. A Wraith village would appear. Okay, there are definitely more of them here. There is a mark. Oh, there's a fast travel location here. That is fantastic. I mean, it's not that far away from the one that we had previously, of course. But that is convenient. Sure. It is, of course, also guarded by wraiths at the moment. Maybe be a reason not to teleport straight over here. Or if we were, we'd probably forget about that and proceed to do it and get startled when we find ourselves surrounded by enemies. But I do wonder if, once we take these guys out, if they will no longer come back, in which case, maybe it will be safe to teleport here in the future. Ooh, that's actually a rare herb, I think. Come on, I saw you, I saw you. Come on, Geralt. Come on, Geralt. There we go. Okay. There is the fast travel location right here. It appears as though all the wraiths are gone. Okay, well, the ashes aren't really going to do anything for us. That's locked. Other than that, that guy has seen better days. This house has seen better days. Those people have seen better days. And everything's locked. Torch we can light? Okay. Sure. So, great that we freed the city of the Wraith problem, but not sure there's anyone here to take advantage of that opportunity. Does kind of look like everyone is gone or deceased. Ooh, what is this, though? Looks like our key location is actually over here. Ooh, hello. Yeah, so that's a quick attack. I generally prefer those over the strong ones. I guess I get how, if you feel like you only have enough time to get one hit in while the Wraith is in your circle, then it would make sense to make that a strong attack. But generally speaking, if you get multiple in, you can use a quick attack. You don't even need them in the circle to get the combo going. So in that way, I definitely do prefer quick. I think there is still an enemy here. Thought I saw one closer to this marker. Down here. Whoa! It's a new Wraith, actually. Slightly higher level. Sounds like 18, whereas the ones we were just fighting were 16. Let's just take a moment here as we're walking past. Make sure we're not passing anything up. Might have checked out that house. Oh, hold on. Saw that symbol. That was a symbol of... You can knock this down, and it is red. It means there is a quest of some variety through here. Is this a quest that we already know about? Well, ashes, definitely not a quest item. Okay, I think this is probably for a future quest that we've not yet started in that case, or at least not gotten far enough along yet to know that we're supposed to go here for. But at least for our treasure hunt, this is our spot. We're looking to take down you. Okay. That might even be a cave there. It looks like it very well could be. We should be on Jurgen still. You're gonna be a bit tough. 18 is not easy. But we've had our fair share of practice against Wraith enemies, of course. You will have a few extra skills up your sleeve. Those other Wraiths did not have. You actually will not take damage, or will take very little damage if you're outside the circle, whereas the other Wraiths could still do it. You will deal more damage, have more speed. Also do have a move that allows you to heal, and I think we're doing it right now. Maybe? Yeah. Take those guys out. Usually there are multiple, there's only one that time. We lucked out. Okay, that was not great. Step outside of our circle. Please come back. Oh, right as we were about to finish you off. There we go. Come on, there we go. Nice. Anything else in this immediate area? Obviously, our quest marker is in a slightly different direction. There are buildings here, which suggests that there could very well be chests or other loot here as well. Want to be mindful of that. That is probably our other guarded treasure that is very nearby. So... okay. That our guy? Again, red, which suggests that is, oh, quest item. Soaked letter. Read close. Read close, mate. Lady Caroline's hanged herself. Tragic love affair. Something like that. Some gallant gent stole her virtue and then split. Her belly started swelling and, well, tragic results. Ooh. Enough about that. Let's get to the meat of the matter. I helped prepare for her funeral, I'm telling you, the stuff that they stuck in her coffin, more riches than in a Koviri vault. I'm telling you, couldn't even see the body or the glare coming off all that silver and gold. So I'm thinking all those baubles won't be one's prickling of good to our dearly departed lady in the afterlife, whereas you and I, why, we could put it to fine use in the here and now. So perhaps we should lighten her coffin a little bit, so as nothing goes to waste. Thing is, I can't go anywhere, but you're a free man. So grab a shovel and head out to the swamp graveyard. Start digging where folk have laid out fresh flowers. Then we'll meet up and split everything fair and square. Half for you, half for me. Deal? Okay. So that would seem to suggest that there's, probably more here.
Might want to look around some.
Yup. That's a symbol of one of the Witcher schools, and I'm pretty sure we can probably blast this spot open. Yup. And find GRIFFIN gauntlets. Okay. Oh, and this too? Almost missed this. Some nice boots, potentially nice trousers that will encumber us, because we were pretty close to our limit, because we couldn't sell anything of the note to the previous tradesperson. Let's take a look at how good that stuff is. So, these boots are light armor, and yet they have higher armor. They're a little less beat up, but more or less the same. They have lower resistances, but that is probably because they are light armor, whereas our current boots are medium. So that kind of comes with that. And light armor does mean that we'll regenerate our stamina more quickly. Also, adrenaline point gain, which at this point in time, I'm not sure if that does anything for us at all. Do we just get more damage whenever we have higher adrenaline? Is that a thing? Or do we only have a use for adrenaline once we start allocating skills that we do not yet have? I'm not sure. But either way, this arguably is an upgrade. I think we throw that on. And then the trousers. Better armor. Better vitality. Lower other stuff. That's a tough one. Also similar durability. Yeah, I think it's mostly a matter of preference. We are slowly losing our Nilfgaardian set here. So, I think our trousers are still the Nilfgaardian trousers. Maybe we hold on to them. Not for that reason per se, but we do also still need to get rid of something at least, so that we have enough weight, or enough inventory space to not be encumbered. Let's get rid of this, because that's not so valuable to us, and that is actually enough in and of itself. Those cavalry boots are also, they're decent, but they're not terribly valuable. Looking at things that are worth less than triple digits, and Nilfgaardian boots would seem to be our weakest pair of boots right now. I kind of don't want to get rid of them, but at the same time, we probably should. Not these gloves. I think we were using these a while ago. They are actually still quite solid. They have good resistances / sign intensities. The armor is definitely lower than our current armor, but that is partially because they are more beat up. It's medium versus medium, so it is an apples to apples comparison. Oh, this is terrible. We should dump this. Same here. Okay. That we should have gotten rid of a while ago. Okay. Now let's move on. Oh, hold on. I saw a chestplate that had green stuff on it. We have an upgraded chestplate that we just haven't been looking at. This one. And it's light as well. Yeah, we should probably be using this. It looks kind of silly. And okay, if we're ditching the Nilfgaardian stuff, then okay, we should probably put on all of our best gear and stop just trying to be a Nilfgaardian soldier, pretending to be one. Isn't it a pair of boots? I thought. Was it boots? Or was it the pants? These vitality that we said was arguably better. Those are heavy, so that's probably why that looks like it could be a fair bit better. Let's try that. Okay.